Wow.
Are those all connected?
Yes.
No, because look, he takes
He deserves a drink. Wow, that was like a
Holy
spatula or something in his mouth.
That's cool.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Pia's turn.
Now,
Pia. Hey, oh! We're going to work on that. Come back.
Tomorrow, on Access Daily, singer Tori Kelly is here.
And we are in the kitchen with Chef Marcela Valladolid.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Salud.
Here, you have it. You have it.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
With inflation, everything costs more. It also means choosing between paying debt and paying your everyday expenses. At Geraci Law, we help fight inflation by eliminating or consolidating consumer debt. Get one lower payment you can afford as low as $275 a month. Keep your stuff, pay your expenses, control your debt. On your phone, from your home, or old school in person. $0 to start. Hit the debt-free button. Click or call now.
Well, they're iced up in the winter, they're foggy in the summer. Chips, cracks, and sags can be quite a bummer. If you're not sure, then look for these clues, 'cause you may suffer from the vinyl window blues.
I'm Scott, the window guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our windows don't ice up, fog, chip, crack, or sag because we use a solid core composite frame that's 400% stronger than vinyl.
Get $225 off per window at scottthewindowguy.com.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
News 3 Now, your vaccine information headquarters.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Monday.
The last day of February.
The shortest month that seems the longest.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is that?
I don't know. That's actually, you don't think this month went by fast?
I suppose.
Yeah, and it's Mark's birthday today. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I decided to come to work and celebrate.
Yeah, I was just going to say, lucky us.
Susan made a great cake, which will have highlights coming up. You want to stay tuned for that. But first, topping our headlines, 2 Madison schools get the all clear after what the district is calling a detailed bomb threat. We'll hear from students who had to wait for hours to return to class.
Plus, just a few hours remain until you can ditch your mask in most places in Dane County. We'll check in with public health to see if the metrics still support the expiring order.
And day 5 of fighting in Ukraine as Russia met with Ukrainian diplomats in Belarus. Let's take a look outside. I'll tell you, there's been days on my birthday where it's 20 below zero.
That's true. Yeah. No, it was a birthday gift today.
Beautiful day today. Mildly marching to March. Dana's weather word. She's in the backyard.
It's clever, right?
Very clever.
Thank you. Thank you. Gary didn't like it. I thought it was clever. Right now, it's nice and comfortable outside. We have sunny skies coming through. The birds out here on the patio, a little loud this afternoon. I think they're excited for the forecast. Also, looking at our Doppler track, very clear to see that nice sunshine that we've had throughout the day. Our snow depth, thanks to the sun and the milder temperatures, though, receding quite a bit. Most of southern Wisconsin seeing some patchy grass right now. Snow depth up to about 1 inch for Dane County into Rock and Greene County. Higher amounts north of the Dells. Temperatures in the upper 40s currently. 48 for Janesville and Madison. 50 right now in Boscobel and 44 in the Dells. So it does feel pretty comfortable to wrap up our February. As we look ahead to the start of March, we'll see a few more days with temperatures in the 40s. Generally a dry forecast. A few small chances for some flurries late at night for late Thursday into Friday. But the weekend, that's really going to bring along our next opportunity for rain chances. We'll look at that in just a second. Right now on the roads, no accidents to report in Dane County. In fact, east and westbound along the Beltline look fairly smooth. A little slowdown there close to Monona, eastbound on the Beltline, but no major delays. And the interstate north and southbound right now also looks fairly smooth through Rock County. From the Beltline to Janesville, 25 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie, about 18 minutes this evening. We'll take a closer look at the mild temperatures. I'm sure, again, the birds will be excited about that in just a few.
I don't guarantee that the snow is done, though, right?
No, we're not winding down.
We got
on
a
the
long
snow
ways
yet.
to go.
My snow boots are still out, and I haven't cleared the gasoline out of the snow thrower yet. So there's my warning.
Very wise.
Yes, good
All right,
decision.
Dana, thank you.
Thanks, Dana.
They thought it was a gas leak, but students were surprised to find out a bomb threat cut school short today. Madison Memorial High School and Jefferson Middle School evacuated students this morning just before 11 o'clock.
The schools are all clear this afternoon, and police did not find anything suspicious on the campuses. But Brady Mallory shows us why it was still a scary day for students. Brady?
Now, we talked with some students about what happened. They seem to be in good spirits, but they admit it's been a pretty surreal day. Police say everyone is safe, though. A school district spokesperson says the bomb threat was detailed and someone called it into the Dane County 911 center. Students at Madison Memorial High School were evacuated to the West Town Mall, while students at Jefferson Middle School were evacuated to John Muir Elementary. It's not the start of the week anyone wanted, but one student says he expects this experience to linger over the rest of the week.
I definitely feel like the energy is going to be different over the next couple of days. I'm super grateful that everyone is safe and that no one's injured. I think we're super duper lucky.
Well, after the all clear, the rest of the school day continued. Law enforcement is investigating this, and students we talked with say they expect everything to lead to conversations in their classrooms this week.
All right, Brady, thank you. Well, tomorrow is a new month in Dane County, and with a new day comes a new update to the mask order. With only 1 day left in Dane County's indoor mask mandate, health officials say COVID-19 cases continue to quickly drop in the county. The current 7-day average is 105 per day. That's less than 10% of the peak levels from the Omicron surge. On January 6th, in January, 6% of the entire Dane County population had positive PCR tests for COVID, but over the last month, case numbers have dropped across all age groups. That being said, they're ready to adjust if needed.
As much as we were fairly confident in the fact that these numbers were consistently falling, and we waited to see that data was stable before making any decisions, but certainly we're always ready to shift and to pivot if we need to.
Public Health pointed out that businesses can still make their own mask requirements and that it's similar to any other policy a business owner might choose to enforce on their property.
California, Oregon, and Washington are the latest states to update their masking guidance. It is a turning point in the pandemic. Officials in New York City are getting ready to end indoor masking in America's largest school district. Nationwide, new daily infections are down 96% from last month on average, and hospitalizations have fallen by 70%.
It's looking at day-to-day, what are your cases in the community, how many people are in the hospital, what's the hospital bed capacity.
Massachusetts dropped its school mask mandate today, and Illinois ended its mask mandate in most public places. But some Chicago public school parents are demanding that the masking continues. On Capitol Hill, masks will be optional for tomorrow night's State of the Union address, another sign of life returning to a bit more normal.
Supporters of a public option for health care in Wisconsin gathered to introduce a new bill that could shake up the work insurance marketplace. The act would create a public health coverage option through BadgerCare for individuals and small employers and create a new basic health plan for individuals making 133 to 200% of the federal poverty line. It would also establish a state-based online health insurance marketplace for Wisconsinites to use instead of healthcare.gov.
This is going to increase the number of people eligible for public health coverage and will provide affordable coverage to fit our tight budgets. It will also be available to lawfully present immigrants whose incomes are below 103% of the federal poverty line, but are ineligible for Medicaid due to their immigration status.
The supporters of the bill say it's about saving the average Wisconsinite money and trying to take Wisconsin away from an insurance model that prioritizes profit instead of patients.